I'm so excited to see you again. This week is very exciting because it's all about winter holidays. We're going to talk about 4 different ones today. But first we're going to have our hello song. So here we go. Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm not so good. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm not so good. Hello, 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 how are you? Hello, 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 how are you? So how are you today? How are you feeling? I'm feeling good because I'm very excited about all these holidays that we get to talk about today. We're going to talk about Hanukkah and Yule and Christmas and Kwanzaa. So I'm very excited. And I celebrate 3 of these. So they're all done in my home. There's only one I don't. So first we're going to talk about Hanukkah, which is a Jewish festival. It's all about light. And so the story of Hanukkah is a long time ago. There was a war and the Jewish people went back to their temple and it was very dirty and broken up and it was not very good. And they saw that they had their candle ready, but they only had enough fuel for 1 night. But they had faith and so they lit it. And then there was a miracle and it lasted for 8 nights. So that's why they celebrate Hanukkah. It is a festival of light. So we also, at Hanukkah, in my home, my husband is Jewish. So we light the candles. And right now we are lighting the candles because it's Hanukkah right now. And so what else? You also give gifts and you eat lots of yummy food and you have lots of fun with your family and your friends and family. So now we're going to sing a Hanukkah song. So sometimes when you're with your family and your friends, you might play a game. And sometimes they play a game with a dreidel. And it's a game where you spin a top and it lands on things and then you can win. And you can win chocolate. You can win chocolate. And lots of fun things. So we're gonna sing that song. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, a dreidel we shall play. Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, a dreidel we shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin. And when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh, dreidel, 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 with legs so short and thin. Dreidel, 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 it drops and then I win. Yay! So now we're gonna have a book all about Hanukkah. And this book is called Hanukkah by Ronnie Schotter and illustrated by Marilyn Hafner. In the darkest December, night steals in early and whisks away the light. But warm inside, Mama, Papa, and Grandma Rose light the menorah. Nora and Dan in the kitchen fry some batter. Flip-flop here, flip-flop there, potato pancakes in the air, latkes flying everywhere. While off in a corner tucked away, Sam shapes a dreidel out of clay. Top, shouts Mo shouts, spinning around and around. Yes, dreidel, Sam says, for Hanukkah, Mo. Then, one by one, their gifts in hand, the children gather round. Grandma carries her favorite dish, pot roast, warm and brown and rich. Delicious, Mo says. The latkes have landed, Sam shouts, holding out his plate. Mo grabs 5, unable to wait. And as the Hanukkah candles lean head to head, so does the family. Oh, yum, burp. Time for presents, or what's a party for? For songs, for dancing, and something more. Love, light, Hanukkah. Hanu, more giggles. Hanukkah! Mo shouts and hugs Sam. Hanukkah! And as the candles burn low and lose their light, 8 sleepy people say, "Good night." Yay! So now we're going to talk about Yule. It's also sometimes called the winter solstice. So what is it? Well, it is the longest night of the year. It's also the shortest day of the year. So it means that the light is coming back, that the day after there will be more light. The sun is coming back. That's what it means. And in my home, we celebrate this holiday, and it's the one day of the year that I let my kids try to stay awake as long as they can to try to see the sun coming back again. Now that they're older, they usually are still awake when I go to sleep because they're much older now. And maybe one day they'll make it to the sunset. You never know. So now we're going to sing a Yule song. And it kind of sounds like Silent Night. So we'll see, just different words. Silent night, solstice night, all is calm, all is bright. Nature slumbers in forest and glen, till the springtime she wakens again. Sleeping spirits grow strong, sleeping spirits grow strong. Silent night, solstice night, silver moon shining bright. Snowflakes blanket the slumbering earth. Yule fires welcome the sun's rebirth. Hark, the light is reborn. Hark, the light is reborn. Silent night, solstice night, quiet rest till the light. Turning every the rolling year, brings the winter with comfort and heal. Rest your spirit in peace. Rest your spirit in peace. Yay! So now we're going to have a solstice book. So this book is called The Shortest Day, Celebrating the Winter Solstice, by Wendy Pfeiffer and Jessie Reish. In the autumn, in the northern part of the world, squirrels hide nuts, foxes grow thick fur coats, and flocks of birds fly to warmer places. The sun rises later each morning and sets earlier each evening. Each day, it appears lower in the sky. As the sun gets lower and lower, the north gets less and less daylight. The air grows colder. Chickadees fluff their feathers to keep warm. Woodchucks hibernate in their burrows, and white-tailed deer nuzzle through the snow to find the last blades of grass. On short winter days, children bundle in warm clothes and walk through a frosty white world, dragging long shadows behind them. On the long winter nights, families eat dinner while it's dark outside. Children wonder when the days will get long again so they can play outside after dinner, like they did in the summer. In the north, on or around December 21st, the sun reaches its lowest point on the horizon, making that day the shortest day of the year. Like all days, December 21st has 24 hours, but it's called the shortest day because it has the fewest hours of daylight. The shortest day, called the winter solstice, is the beginning of winter, and in some places means winter is cold and nose-nipping weather. The earth tilts as it moves around the sun. When the northern part of the earth tilts away from the sun, the north gets less heat and light than the southern part. Long ago, people didn't understand how the earth tilts and moves around the sun. They didn't understand why each day had less sunshine than the day before. Some believed that evil spirits made the sun go away. People feared that the sun wouldn't shine on them anymore, making their world cold and dreary and dark. They needed the sun's warmth and light. So did their plants, which they needed for food. They held ceremonies that lasted for weeks to persuade their gods to bring the sun back. Over the years, people noticed that after short days, the days grew longer. Joyous people bathed in the sun's warmth and light. They celebrated their harvests. About 5,000 years ago, people who studied the sky noticed that day after day, the sun set in different places on the western horizon. They discovered that when the sun set farthest south, that was the shortest day. These early astronomers planned to mark the shortest day. Then each year, people would know when the days would start getting longer again. On the day when the sun reached its southern point on the horizon, the astronomers carried out their plan. Workers stacked stones to frame the setting sun. They made a special opening like a keyhole or the eye of a needle. When the setting sun's rays beamed through that opening, people knew the shortest day was over. Days gradually got longer for the next 6 months. When the sun appeared farthest to the north, its rays shone through another keyhole. People knew it was the longest day of the year, the first day of summer. In China, over 3,000 years ago, astronomers measured shadows to determine the shortest day. The longest day of shadows appeared on the shortest day because the sun was at its lowest point in the earth. They knew that as the sun appeared higher in the sky, the shadows would get shorter and the days would get longer. Over 2,000 years ago, Romans celebrated the shortest day with festivals and merrymaking. They gave evergreen branches to friends as a sign of good luck. Evergreen wreaths decorated their doors, since these plants stayed green when others turned brown. They reminded the Romans of the coming spring. Mistletoe and holly hung in their homes because plants that survived the harsh winter were symbols of life. Many people believed these plants would bring strength to their families. About 1,000 years ago, Europeans celebrated the winter solstice. Druid priests of England and Ireland decorated oak trees with golden apples and candles to represent harvest and light. In Sweden, a festival of light celebrated the return of longer days. On St. Lucia's Day, girls wore crowns of evergreens and candles to rekindle the sun's fire as they delivered warm buns to family and friends. Boys went from door to door, singing to the neighbors for a few coins. Around the same time in history, the Incas of Peru marked the shortest day with a festival in honor of the sun. At dawn, when the sun first appeared, shouts of happiness rang out. Then, the Incas used a shiny surface to reflect the sun's rays onto fluffy, dry cotton. The sun heated the cotton and made it burst to flames. They carried the fire to their temples and kept it burning on the altars all year because it came from one of their gods, the sun. Today, people still celebrate at the beginning of winter by decorating their houses, lighting the darkness, gathering together, and exchanging gifts. They no longer worry that the sun will disappear forever. People know that days get colder when the part of the earth tilts away from the sun. They know that days get shorter when the sun appears lower in the sky. People celebrate the shortest day because longer days follow. Flocks of birds will return, seedling oak trees will sprout, and children can play outside after dinner. For more than 5,000 years, people have welcomed the winter solstice because it's a new beginning. Yay! That was a good story. Long, but it told you a lot, right? So now we're going to learn about Christmas. Christmas is celebrated on December 25th. It's a holiday celebrated by Christians. And they celebrate the birth of the baby Jesus. And normally for their Christmas, they may go to church to celebrate and to pray and with their friends and their families. And they also have lots of food and sometimes games and songs. And they give gifts to all of their friends and family. And they sometimes have a Christmas tree. And they do lots of different fun things that they like to do. What do you do at home? Have we found a winter holiday that you like to spend time with? Maybe we'll do it soon. So now we're going to do our Christmas song. And it's called Jingle Bells. Are we ready? Okay. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yay! So now we're going to have our Christmas book. And this one's called If You Take a Mouse to the Movies. And there's a Christmas tree. If you take a mouse to the movies, he'll ask you for some popcorn. When you give him the popcorn, he'll want to string it all together. Then he'll want to hang it on a Christmas tree. You'll have to buy him one. On the way home, he'll see a snowman in your neighbor's yard. He'll want to make one of his own. Then he'll need a carrot for the nose. When he's all finished, he'll decide to build a fort. He'll ask you to help him. Then he'll want to make some snowballs and have a snowball fight. Playing outside will make him cold. He'll want to go inside and curl up on the couch. He'll ask for a blanket. Once he's nice and cozy, he'll want to listen to Christmas carols. You'll have to find some on the radio. He'll probably sing along. The carols will remind him of his Christmas tree, so he'll want to make ornaments. You'll get him some paper and glue. He'll ask you for glitter. When the ornaments are done, he'll hang them all up. Then he'll stand back to look at the tree. He'll notice his popcorn string is missing. So he'll want to make another one. He'll ask you for some popcorn. And chances are, when you give him the popcorn, he'll want you to take him to the movies. Yay! So now for our fourth celebration, it's called Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa. So, what is Kwanzaa? It is a celebration of African American culture. And it lasts for 7 days. And each day has a different theme. And families, they gather together and they give gifts and they eat. And you might have noticed that in all the different celebrations, there are lots of eating. Because that's how families and friends, when they get together, they have fun and they share their food. So for Kwanzaa, they have a big feast at the end that's called a karamu. And so now we are going to sing a song all about Kwanzaa. Are we ready? Okay. Kwanzaa is here, Kwanzaa is here, red, green, and black, red, green, and black. We light the candle for every night, for 7 days we celebrate, the holidays filled with so much light. Kwanzaa is here, Kwanzaa is here, red, green, and black, red, green, and black. We light the candle every night, for 7 days we celebrate, the holidays filled with so much light. Kwanzaa is here, Kwanzaa is here. Yay! So now we're going to read a book all about Kwanzaa. And this is called Kevin's Kwanzaa by Lisa Bullard, illustrated by Katanza Balaluza. Hi, I'm Kevin. See the decorations I'm making? We're getting ready for Kwanzaa. That's a special holiday for my family. Mom says it celebrates our African American culture. Mom puts a mat on the table. I add the candle holder and candles. Mom adds fruits and vegetables. There's an ear of corn for each kid. Next comes the Unity Cup. Didn't I do a great job decorating it? We put out presents too. Now we're ready for Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa lasts for 7 days, from December 26th until January 1st. We light another candle each night. I can hardly wait for my turn. It's on the last night. Grandpa goes first. Tonight he lights the black candle. Then Grandpa explains the Kwanzaa word for the first day. Every day has a special word in Swahili. It's an African language. Grandpa's word means unity. That's sticking together as a group. Grandpa says sticking together is why Kwanzaa began. A man named Dr. Maulana Karinga created Kwanzaa in 1966. He wanted to bring African Americans together. He wanted them to feel proud of their shared African background. I guess it worked because I sure feel proud. Somebody else lights the candles each night. I want to be ready for my turn, so I watch closely. Mom lights the candles on the third night. We talk about helping one another solve problems. Mom says maybe we can work together on my messy bedroom problem. My brother lights the candle on the fifth night. We talk about setting goals to help our community. Right now, I have 2 goals. I want to grow up to be a teacher, and I want to light the Kwanzaa candles. The 6th night of Kwanzaa is my favorite. We go to a big party every year. I boom, boom, boom with the drummers. I stomp, stomp with the dancers. I eat and eat. It's the last day of Kwanzaa. I like opening my presents, but I like lighting the candles even more. Grandpa says my special word means faith. He says I should believe in our people every day. That will be like living Kwanzaa all year long. Yay! So have you had fun today learning about all the different kinds of holidays we all different do? And you might do 1 or 2 or none. It's okay. It's just fun a lot of times to celebrate with all of your friends and your family. And you're celebrating with me. That's great. And if you want to learn more about all of these different holidays, you can ask the moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas in your home to look at our newsletter, and you'll find lots and lots of movies and videos that you can learn about different things. So now we're going to say goodbye, and I will see you later. Okay? The day is done and we had fun. The day is done and we had fun. We'll see you again next week. But for now, the day is done. Bye guys. I'll see you later.